coming for you, nigga!
This episode is brought to you by DexPool.io. DexPool is an autonomous cross-chain liquidity protocol that lets you access liquidity sources from multiple platforms in one place. Their algorithm tracks prices to find the best deals and helps users identify the most effective routes for their trades. With no restrictions or hidden fees, you can execute transactions with ease and ensure a fair return on your trades. Register today and get a deposit bonus of 100 XRP tokens for a limited time only. Join the DexPool revolution for the highest decentralization and liquidity options in the DeFi game. Link in the description below.
This my two Satoshis. Who need 2 cents when they can get double from stacking Toshis? Yeah, this my two Satoshis. This my two Satoshis. Tune in and get the latest and greatest from stacking Toshis. This my two Satoshis. This my two Satoshis. Who need 2 cents when they can get double from stacking Toshis? Yeah, this my two Satoshis. This my two Satoshis. Tune in and get the latest and greatest from stacking Toshis.
Yeah, that's where you need to get the real news at. Stop messing with them lames out there. CBTV. We out of here. Pop.
Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it live.
Okay. Oh, yeah, ladies and gents, we are doing it live. Welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis with yours truly, Crypto Blood. Let's give another round of applause to everybody in the building. All 12 of you. Let's get that number up by sharing this video right now. Do it right now. Take that time. Smash that like button. You know what time it is. D Fuente says XRP. Uh-oh, CB. Well, listen. We'll get into that. We'll definitely get into that. We got my Crypto Space UK in the building. Round of applause to him. My glove from across the pond. But yeah, guys, welcome to another episode. Welcome to a Friday. I mean a Monday. I mean a Sunday. I mean whatever day. Just whatever day you want it to be, it's going to be. All right, it's going to be a great day. That's all I know. Wisdom Bars is in the house. Thank you for tuning in. My YouTube premium members are here for sure. My Crypto Space UK, Wisdom Bars. Thank you guys for tuning in and giving CBTV that additional support above and beyond just your view, just your attention, just your thumbs up. I appreciate it, guys. I really do. Mark Carl Ant is in the house. Smack those likes. That's right. That's what I need you guys to do right now before we get into the swing of things. Make sure you get on that stage and smack that thumbs up right now. Also, smack the subscribe button if you haven't. I'm seeing some names in here I don't recognize. KelBT, make sure you smack that subscribe button, my friend. I would greatly appreciate it. But yes, we do have, if you guys just saw, I don't know if you caught the commercial at the beginning of the episode. Well, there's some tomfoolery going on because we got the sponsor giving away 100 XRP trading bonuses to you guys. If you're interested, go ahead and check them out. It is sponsored. All right. So, I ain't got nothing to do with this. One thing I want to just point out, though, this pool, it's a decentralized pool, as the name implies, DEX pool. One thing I was concerned about, though, is that they don't have any social media. So, hey, to me, I'm like, am I missing something, fellas? Where's your social media links? They don't have any. They said that's not part of their marketing campaign. All right. If you say so. So just be careful. I couldn't find anything suspicious with the company, with the exchange, but hey, when I don't see a social media link, I get a little skeptical. Doesn't mean it is, but I'm just telling you guys, because CB got to keep it real with you. Sponsor or not, I got to keep it real with you. Make sure you just be a little skeptical of that. Again, you do get the 100 XRP if you go ahead and sign up, and you keep anything above the 100 XRP in profits. All right, so just be careful. Be careful there. Yeah, DCF says smash that sub button. Give it some back shots. Don't be shy. That's right, man. Tell them, DCF. I appreciate that. But again, this episode is sponsored by dexpool.io. Check those guys out. Link in the description below. You can also follow me on CBTV, on Twitter, of course, CryptoBlood_. My man New World Crypto TV already shouting me out over there on Twitter. Thank you for that, my friend. Yeah, guys, go follow me on Twitter. This is where I'm most active. 10,000.9K followers. Almost there to 11,000 followers. It's been a long road. We got just about, 42? Oh, 62, I'm sorry. 62 more followers until we get to the 11,000 marker. So please go ahead and help me out there. Also, follow me on Rumble. Rumble with me in the jungle. We got 161 followers over there on Rumble. Check me out. Just drop the link to that in the description of this video. The Kid Khan said Costa Rica and Belize looking better and better. You ain't lying, brother. I was looking at Belize, actually. I was actually looking at Belize. So definitely I'm with you there. Mr. Sakila said, any upcoming uncensored on Rumble? Not yet, man. I've been kind of busy, so I haven't had time to schedule anything. I'm going to be out of town the latter half of this week, so probably won't do anything this week or weekend, but I plan on doing something very soon. Before the month is out, I'm going to do an uncensored for sure, and I might try to get some old school throwback guests on. I've had people like Jim Willie. I don't know if you guys know about Jim Willie. He actually got me my first strike on the channel, on the YouTube channel. So shout out to Jim Willie. Round of applause for him for keeping it too real. So I might get him on for the first uncensored content on Rumble. Truth Blitz, man. Unfortunately, my crypto space UK, I cannot find out or locate Truth Blitz. I have no clue where he is. So it's been very concerning of a concerning point for many years. I've not been able to get in touch with him. We Truth Blitz and I had a show called Around the Blockchain, or no, Block Party. We had a show and channel called The Block Party. It was great. We had legendary people on there like Gregory Manarino, of course, who I just talked about, Jim Willie we've had on there. But man, after the 2018 went bear market, just disappeared on us. Not sure what happened. Mark Carl R said, where do you buy your Tigers caps? Hey man, if I tell you, I gotta kill you. I'm just saying, Mark. I'm just saying. Jimmy is hilarious but great, full of stuff. Yes, for sure, for sure. What's up, guys? Sorry I'm late. Thank you, Crypto Mike, for tuning in. Appreciate it. Lazarus Hand is in the building. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the nitty gritty, guys. Today's word of the day is engender. Yes, engender. Basically means to give rise to a feeling, situation, or condition. So, what are you endangered about today? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to know. Let's take a look at the market cap we're currently at. If I zoom in here, well, if I zoom in, it doesn't do anything really, but oh, there we go. $1.14 trillion market cap for the crypto industry. All right. Crypto fear and greed index is currently at neutral, which makes sense. I can see that being at a neutral state right now. All right. So we've got it's currently at, just waiting for it to scroll by here, guys. Oh, it won't show us. So let me zoom out and see if we can get that up there. I think it's like at 50 something. Let's see if it shows us now. Crypto fear and greed index is currently at come on, 50, straight down the middle. Not surprising at all. Bitcoin up slightly today, 1.8%, almost 1.9%. Ethereum's up 1.5%. Let's check on our guy down here, the Litecoin gang, baby. Round of applause to everybody in the Litecoin gang. Where's Charlie Mexican Lee at when we need him? Litecoin up 6.3%. Up 13% in the 7-day period. I got a few articles today to go over with Litecoin in regards to Litecoin. Listen, I'm telling you guys, Litecoin might be the right coin. I'm just saying, like, round of applause for that. I'm just literally, it looks like this could be the sleeper, the one that shocks and awes, right? This could be another 100 bagger here. For real, for real. Like, it's only trading at $88. Okay. A 10x from here is $808 or $880. I mean, we could clearly see this at $7,000 per Litecoin. Why not? Why not? So I think there's a lot of room, especially if they pull off what they're attempting to do, which we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about in today's episode. All right. So let's go ahead first, though. Take a look at the chart for today. What do you know? Saved by the mother bed. Now, we were under this area that I told you guys was a key point, a key resistance or support area, I should say, a key support area for Bitcoin. And we breached it, and pretty much we stayed under there for a good, looks like about 15 hours. We were under this area of support. Now, what happened? I personally think that some players came into the market to try to prop it up. All right. Doesn't take much. And I've actually done research and giving you guys some information about a gentleman. I forget from what university, but he predicted that there was a lot of manipulation going on in the Bitcoin markets back in 2017's bull market. he gave substantial evidence to that. And he now, I think last year, came out with a new report or research paper that showed that there was additional research, or I should say, additional evidence that the same thing was happening again. So what we saw here was a dip, which this was a big dip. I'm like, oh snap. When I saw this forming, I'm like, oh man, here we go. We got to go ahead and hit this trend line at 24,000 really quickly. I didn't expect it to take that big of a dip. That right there, guys, that wick is literally a 2% wick in 1 hour, which it doesn't serve its justice, because I think that 2% drop actually happened way quicker than just within that 1 hour candle. It was like in 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, so crisis averted. We started making new highs, got back above this area of support, major support, and we've been pretty much above it. Every time we try to get a move down, someone comes in and rubber bands us the other way. So at this point, I'm still not convinced that this is going anywhere but further down. They're just trying to buy some time here, because we got this trend line here at 27,800 region that we got to watch as an area of resistance. That's why I think the show will stop if we even get that high. We'll have to see. But at this point, we are back in the channel, ladies and gents. Round of applause for being back in the channel. Groundhog's Day. Just extend that outward so you can see where I'm talking about. We are back in the channel. All right. This channel is about as old as Jesus. All right. Going back to March 17, 2023. It's a pretty significant channel to watch here, guys. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we have for the economic calendar this week. It is Monday, top of the week, and we did have Empire State Manufacturer this morning. Came in significantly lower. Wow, didn't even notice that. But what I'm watching is for, let's say, tomorrow, we got core retail sales and retail sales month to month. Something to watch. Retail sales are very important. Okay, so we need to watch that on Tuesday. And then on Thursday, I think we had something as well. Unemployment claims. This is going to be important. 8:30. Philly Fed can be important as well. So you want to watch that on Thursday, 8:30. Thursday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I should say. And then we have a whole bunch of gobbledygook coming out from some Fed members. FOMC member Bowman speaks, Williams speaks, and Powell speaks on Friday. So good God, we may see some fireworks there. We'll have to see. Shout out to Rice TVX in the building. Round of applause for my brother from another mother. In the house. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. Tabitha Flynn says, let's go Litecoin, been holding since 2017. Round of applause for her. Blood, you the man. Rice, you also the man. Big respect. Thank you, Tanner, for tuning in. We really appreciate you guys for sure. All this shadow banning going on. We're gonna break through it though. Don't worry. We got plans, ladies and gents. We got some plans for you. All right. So let's quickly look at the stock market. It is up across the board. VIX is up also, which is interesting. I guess they're all optimistic about this debt limit deal. I mean, we'll see. I'm pretty sure they're going to pass something, but it doesn't matter. Can kicking will commence. Nothing new, right? So I'm not really looking forward to anything happening here. Even if they do pass, it's just another can kick. That's all. Let's take a look at this one though. Very interesting, because you guys know I'm an OG in the crypto space. Been in it for 10 years now. And I remember a coin in altcoin season 1.0. There was a coin called WorldCoin. Yeah, WorldCoin. Shout out to all my OGs that remember the original WorldCoin. I think it was a script coin. This one is probably ERC20, Ethereum based token. But WorldCoin back in the day, I had a bit of it. I remember one guy had like almost $10 million at that time of WorldCoin, and he put it in the cold storage and said he wasn't going to touch it, and he didn't. And yeah, I'm sure he regrets that now because that's worth nothing today. You can't love them, ladies and gents. You can't love them. There are only a few you can love. Only a few. Litecoin is one for sure. What Tabitha did there, holding since 2017, ain't a bad idea. I don't think Litecoin is going anywhere, and it might actually surprise a lot of people. When I mean a lot of people, surprise them. Talking about the Bitcoin maxis. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not giving any price predictions, anything like that. I'm not saying that it's going to be same price as Bitcoin or very close, and I'm not saying any of that. It very well could. It very well could. All I would say is that I would own some. I would own some. That was the first altcoin that I ever had and mined. So there are a number of reasons why I would hold some Litecoin long term, especially if Bitcoin core team continues to really stifle the progress of Bitcoin's bandwidth, right? By trying to do all this, Lightning Network shit and all these other excuses and everything for why not to increase. Just increase it, just double it, double the block size. You could just at least do that. But again, there's a lot of conspiracy around that. As Doyle said, LTC halving coming up soon, isn't it? In less than 100 days. Absolutely right. Now, halvings don't, let me say, how can I put this? In a bear market, halvings are not going to have as big of an impact as it would a bull market. And we are currently still in a bear market, in my opinion. So this may be part of it, but I think there are some fundamental things other than supply shock happening from a halving that is behind LTC going higher and bucking the trend. But back to this WorldCoin. So WorldCoin, the OG one, the original one, was a coin. I think it was a script coin. Okay, OG altcoin season 1.0 coin came and went, and now Sam Altman, who was the boss and co-founder of ChatGPT, has created his own quote unquote WorldCoin, and this WorldCoin has no relation to the original one. But let me just say this: since coins don't really die, it's like they like roaches or the baby kids. They don't die; they multiply. If you could find somewhere, if there's a market, if there are sellers out there of the original WorldCoin, you might want to go buy some just for shits and giggles. And hey, you may never know what happens. But anyhow, the new WorldCoin is a very interesting project that I actually covered when it came out a few years ago. I did cover this, and it was interesting because I didn't know Sam Altman was even connected to ChatGPT. Didn't even know who created it, the WorldCoin project at that point. Didn't know, put two and two together with that name. But I did cover the project because it was essentially a UBI project. It was trying to initiate some type of UBI through this ecosystem, WorldCoin. Didn't understand why. Now I'm putting all of it together, connecting the dots here. And this is very interesting. So WorldCoin's aim is to mitigate AI's impact. Oh, this is interesting. WorldCoin executives plan to tackle two problems raised by the growing world of AI. Firstly, WorldCoin will help distinguish between humans and bots on several levels. And secondly, I have highlighted here, the crypto aspect will help provide a form of universal basic income to offset job losses caused by AI. Now, I'm just off the rip going to tell you this is something that's necessary. People are not taking seriously the impact that AI is going to have in the next year. Literally just the next year. I have a video that I want you guys to watch. I'll drop it in the chat room right now. But this is an interview that Glenn Beck did. I think it came out 2 days ago. with a guy named Tristan. What's his name? Tristan Harris. He's a artificial intelligence expert, and very good interview. You guys should definitely check this out. I'll leave a link to this in the chat room right now. Those watching it on replay will have to just check out the live chat stream for that. But go watch that because it's a great interview, and he really highlights the urgency that we should be taking in precautions with this AI situation. It's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. So go watch that. I think you guys would enjoy it. And it's definitely something that's necessary here as far as universal basic income. I know a lot of us capitalists don't like to hear that phrase, universal basic income, but let me explain something to you. When 60 to 70% of jobs are eliminated because of technology, AI tech, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? Honestly, what there are no other options. Okay. Part of WorldCoin's hardware. This is what I covered the first time I covered WorldCoin on the channel, was really about this physical orb thing, which caused a lot of controversy back then. So part of the whole ecosystem for WorldCoin is this physical orb, okay? And that orb uses iris biometrics to establish an individual's unique personhood, then creates a digital world ID that can be used pseudonymously in a wide variety of everyday applications without revealing the user's identity. So that's where a lot of the controversy came. Z711-4X, we are going to talk about Litecoin very soon. I got a few articles about Litecoin, so stick around, my friend. Stick around. The other thing I want to highlight really quickly is, while there is potential for AI synergy with blockchain and crypto, some will argue that AI is a danger to humanity. The fact that WorldCoin is intended to protect against AI's impact is evidence of this new technology's danger. Yeah, I agree. So they've paused on continuing development on ChatGPT 5 because that's how advanced it is gotten. Okay. GPT 4 from 3 was a leap out of this world. So you can only imagine what GPT 5 is going to be or look like. Insane. Now, again, guys, CB stays ahead of the curve. And 3 years ago, I started covering or did a video on ChatGPT 2 for you guys way in advance. I wish we could have taken advantage of it, had some like coin or something that was associated to ChatGPT, but unfortunately we couldn't. But I did warn you guys 3 years ago about ChatGPT and OpenAI. So I'm telling you, be cautious, be wary, have a plan, have a backup plan. In your career, in your industry, whatever industry you're in, it will be disrupted by AI. So please have some type of backup plan. You're going to need it. I'm telling you. Even the cushy upper six-figure jobs, those are more in danger than anything else. So don't get complacent. Okay. Be diligent. So Litecoin up 7% after integrating Lightning Network. Round of applause. They just keep hitting out the park, don't they? And the Lightning Network and Litecoin has a ring to it, doesn't it? It flows much better than Bitcoin's Lightning Network. Litecoin's Lightning Network sounds real good to me. Round of applause for that. So, as revealed by the protocol, the very first Lightning Network transaction has been carried out on the Litecoin blockchain, helping to push its scalability by up to 10x. This is great news, man. I'm telling you guys, it still hasn't been priced in. The with Mimblewimble, Lightning Network, these additional integrations into the Lightning or Litecoin network or blockchain, to me, has not been manifested in its price. So it may still be early. It may still be early. May still be early. I'm just saying. In addition to the positive sentiment surrounding the integration of Lightning Network is also expected to undergo its next halving. The Litecoin network is expected to undergo its next halving in the next couple of months. Halving event has been projected as a major growth trigger for the Litecoin price, as it is expected to reduce the rate of generation of new tokens. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So you have that coming, I think, in less than 100 days. You'll have the Lightning or halving of Litecoin's network. So that means the issuance of new tokens will be decreased by half. All right. And that's a very good thing. Very good thing. So the run up usually happens as we move up to the halving. So if you want to take advantage of that, potentially that the time will be now, not to wait till later. I'm just saying. Just saying. But in addition to that, so we got, look, this is what we all got at this so far. Litecoin halving. We got Lightning Network implemented. Mimblewimble has been implemented for over a year and some change. That's great. That's privacy, right? You can toggle on and off privacy through Mimblewimble. I don't know where they are with that, if it's like fully out of beta or whatnot. But definitely, that's 3 things right there. The base thing here is the fact that it's already faster than Bitcoin, right? At its bandwidth, even before the Lightning Network was implemented, its bandwidth was much greater than Bitcoin's, and its price is way under priced. The Bitcoin Litecoin ratio used to be like really close. I want to say like 80 to 1 or something like that. I can't remember offhand, but definitely it's out of whack. It's nowhere near where it should be, with Bitcoin at, where is it at, like 26,000, and Litecoin at $88. It's off big time, guys. And then to even take it a step further, we got LTC20 out here in these streets, ladies and gents. Yes, Litecoin community introduces a new NFT standard similar to the BRC20 that Bitcoin, tried to, and they did, but I think ended up being a failure because it clogged up the network, made average transaction fees higher. Not a good look for the Bitcoin community, right? You got a lot of people saying we need to ban it, add it to spam filter. No, you don't want to do that. There are other ways to fix that issue that I'm not even going down that path right now. But Litecoin is doing the same thing. Okay. Members of the Litecoin community are experimenting with a new standard called LTC20. The standard is being developed on top of the Litecoin Ordinals protocol. All right. So this is where you need to pay attention to, because the community describes it as just a fun experimental standard demonstrating that you can create off-chain balance states with inscriptions. Just a fun experiment. That's what you need to look at. When it's just for fun, typically it turns into something much more serious. Okay, so take advantage of the just for fun periods of any technology. I did. When I got into Bitcoin, it was just for fun. Barely was a market. We were doing this just for shits and giggles. I was rolling dice on Satoshi dice. It was just for fun. That's where the money is made, when it's just for fun, guys. I'm just saying. Crypto Barber said, you think Grin, Mimblewimble token see potential upside from all this? I don't know Grin is its own implementation of Mimblewimble. It doesn't have anything to do with Litecoin, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't think so, because people would probably just use the Mimblewimble implementation under the Litecoin network versus using Grin's implementation of it, because it's such a smaller token. So Rice TVX says, aren't all Litecoin halvings in bear markets? I can't remember. They may have been. Crypto Clan in the building. Round of applause to him. Happy Monday to you as well. August 5th is the Litecoin halving date, guys. Thank you, S. Doyle, for that. Yes, it is a beautiful day in Michigan. About damn time. Chemo and Crypto in the building. Thanks for tuning in. So, there's yet another reason, guys. LTC 20, new standard. They're experimenting with, and it's just for fun. Get into stuff when it's just for fun phase. I'm telling you. The network has less than 100 days, as talked about earlier, to its third halving. And these are just lining up to be very strong, fundamentally strong reasons for you to potentially dip your toe into some LTCs. I'm just saying. And if that wasn't enough, remember that Litecoin took over or eclipsed Bitcoin's transactional value. Not value, but activity. Number of transactions. It may have been value. I can't remember. But it eclipsed it. And I covered this a couple weeks ago. It eclipsed it. But what do you know? Dogecoin just eclipsed Litecoin. So now we got Dogecoin out here with their own DRC20 standard in these streets. Round of applause for Dogecoin. Hey man, they have a love relationship, Dogecoin and Litecoin family. You know, they merged mined many years ago, so they do share hashing power. Don't know if you guys knew that. I think this may have happened in like 2015, 16ish. Dogecoin is outpacing established cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Litecoin in terms of transaction volume. So it is transaction volume. Dogecoin recorded 628,000 transactions against Bitcoin's 575,000 transactions on May 13th. And a lot of this has to do with their own new standard called DRC 20. Man, this is so funny. Yet again, I'm just being honest with you. This is yet another one. You might be shocked at the long-term trajectory of Dogecoin. When you have people like Elon Musk behind it, guys, the sky is the limit. You know, the sky is the limit. So Dogecoin is also experimenting with their DRC20 standard. Just letting you guys know. According to another Twitter user, Dogecoin holdings have become concentrated. This means a small number of wallets with large holdings could be processing many transactions. Nevertheless, Doge is advancing, and the DRC20 tokens are anticipated to support its widespread usage. So look out for Doge, guys. Told you back when we were running up to close to $1. I think we got to 75 cents or somewhere around there on Doge. I said we wouldn't touch $1. FYI, my man Alan Hanna owes me like 3 Bitcoin. Somebody go knock on his door for me. We're not hitting $1. I didn't think we would hit $1. And I said we would get under 15 cents. And sure enough, that all happened. Round of applause for another Crypto Diamonds prediction. Rice TVX says Grin has nothing to do with Mimblewimble except Mimblewimble. Yeah, MWeb. Exactly. So these two, Litecoin and Dogecoin, guys, don't sleep on them. Take them seriously. Okay, if Pepe could do the numbers that they did, what do you think long term coins like Dogecoin and Litecoin could do? See, I remember back in the day, again, OG stories here. You go to coindesk.com and literally at the top, you had 3 coins for news. It was Bitcoin, it was Litecoin, and it was Dogecoin. Those were the only coins in the main menu on coindesk.com. So it would only be right that the OGs came back. Well, more so Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Dogecoin. It will only be right that they had their day again, right? So I think this is This is something we should be looking into. DCF says infinite supply, Dogecoin. I'm with it. Hey, I'm with it. You know why I'm with infinite supply? It's 5,000, by the way, 5 million. I'm sorry, 5 million coins issued every year for Dogecoin. The reason I'm with that is because it's perfect for spending. It's perfect for medium of exchange. This is what you want. Money should not be something that you store and invest in, right? You should never hear someone saying, "Yeah, I got me $100,000 USD, and I'm gonna hold it and hope it goes up to $120,000." No, we don't. Money is a medium of exchange. Okay, use it to get something that you want from someone else that may not have the same thing that you're willing to give out, right? It eliminates the barter system. So money should never be an investment. Hence why I think Dogecoin is perfect for money, because it'll be a fixed 5 million coins per year issued. We know that that's steady, right? It won't go up, it won't go down. It's perfect. It's perfect. So I can store my money in Bitcoin, even Litecoin, because Litecoin has a fixed supply. Store your money in Bitcoin, Litecoin, or any other coins that may have a fixed supply. And when you need to spend money or transact, swap it out for Dogecoin, make your purchases, and be out of there. Wisdom Bar says money is a store of value too. Well, I would say not. I would say not. And the reason why I would say not, in a modern day economy, you don't want money to be a store of value, because that what does that do? What that ultimately does is, Wisdom Bars, it creates low money velocity. So you don't get enough money velocity moving throughout the economy to spur economic activity. So you don't want people hoarding cash, because it hinders economic activity. So, I hear people like Mike Maloney talk about money versus currency, money, gold being money, and currency being fiat currencies. But I mean, tomato, tomato at the end of the day. I don't think, I don't look at gold as money in the modern day. In my opinion, it's just store value. You should not be spending your gold, and ain't nobody spending their gold. Let's just be honest with you. Everybody's buying it to hold. Let's just be honest. Next article. This is concerning. Okay. Any of you out there? Let me get a 1 if you're a Democrat, a 2 if you're a Republican, and a 3 if you're independent. I just want to get a gauge so I know who heads to chop off today. A gold-backed cryptocurrency is an oxymoronic statement. You don't need cryptocurrency backed by anything other than the math. That's the crazy thing. Like, there's no need for cryptocurrency to be backed by gold or silver or anything, because it's backed by math. It's backed by cryptography. There is no need. So I'm getting a lot of 3s out here. All right. Not too many. No, I don't see any 1s. I don't see any 1s, any 2s. Okay, so I guess nobody's feelings are going to get hurt here. If anybody out there is voting or is a Democrat, I'm going to have to. We got smoke. Because there is nothing that the Democrat Party is showing us that they are for freedom. They are for the little guys. Primarily, they are for freedom. There's nothing. They are the antithesis of freedom and the Constitution. Straight up and down. I'm sorry, guys. The Democratic Party has been hijacked by neo-Nazis. A now leaked memo circulating to Democratic House Financial Services Committee members has revealed the quote-unquote key messages lawmakers were told to stick to that could see almost all cryptocurrencies categorized as securities. All right. So right here it says the problem isn't ambiguity. It's mass non-compliance with existing laws. We can't invent new accommodating regulatory structures simply because crypto companies refuse to follow clear rules of the road. This is what the Democrats are saying. Now, listen to this part. The memo calls on all Democratic lawmakers to push back on Republican claims they are working to provide clarity to the markets by carving out space for the Commodity Futures Trading Commission in crypto. They say Republicans aren't proving that they really want or are serious about protecting investors and consumers. So it says here, sorry about that. This week, a bipartisan bill. So they reintroduced a bipartisan bill from 2022. Congress has that would require U.S. federal agencies to report on El Salvador's cybersecurity and financial stability capabilities as part of the efforts to fight using cryptocurrencies as legal tender, claiming Bitcoin could weaken economic and financial stability and empower malign actors. So essentially, it's been revealed that the Democrats are to not be for crypto and not be for freedom. They can't even come out and say they're for anti-CBDC bills, which, if I'm not mistaken, Senator or Congressman, can't remember which one, Emer, he said on record that there are a number of politicians on the left that were for the anti CBDC bill, but they were scared to come forward. They didn't want to say it publicly, which is a disgrace. Straight up disgrace. So I'm seeing a lot of threes in the building. So I'm cool with that, man. Be independent. Be a free thinker. You know, I would consider myself independent. It's just that to me, the right is doing the most right now. Round of applause. I mean, they're all kind of corrupt. The whole system invites corruption. Let's just put it that way. But at least at this juncture, we do have one party that is attempting to do something right. Something. I mean, good God Almighty. So it's just interesting to see these leaked documents come out. It's not actually surprising, but you know, it's interesting that they got leaked. I wonder who leaked them. Would be interesting to know that. But on to the final article for today and why, you know, some of these YouTube crypto people might be in trouble. Not CB. No, not CB, because guess what? Every time I have any advertisement or promotions, I give disclaimers. I tell you it's a promo. I always have done that. It's never been a period where I haven't. But Congress considering new crypto ad disclosures for radio and other media. Okay, now a bipartisan bill in Congress would set advertising standards and disclosures for crypto companies as a way to protect consumers. The proposal would go as far as requiring the disclosures to be read even when a crypto executive or employee is sponsoring a radio interview, such as in infomercials. Okay, it's called the Responsible Digital Asset Advertising Act, and if passed, it will require crypto companies to disclose conflicts of interest, such as when influencers and celebrities are financially compensated for marketing or promoting crypto assets. It also includes provisions designed to rein in what the sponsors say are outrageous, false, and unprovable claims, such as get-rich-quick schemes. So I'm actually for this, to be honest with you. And I mean, people should already be doing this because technically they should be under the FTC. There are a lot of rules and regulations when it comes to financial instruments and things of that nature under the FTC and other agencies, but primarily I'm speaking of the FTC that people should be following. And it's funny because I remember last year when I was in Miami and BitBoy got into it with this random lady on a panel. He was on a panel and she started really like going in on him, and I started recording it. I never put the video out because I just, you know, I wasn't. Ben is a friend of mine, and I wasn't just trying to put stuff out for clout. And I think I don't think anyone else, they may have, someone else that was there that day may have put some content out of Ben going back and forth with the lady. But I decided not to put it out. But he said then, like, all you YouTubers, you're gonna have to stop promoting coins and getting paid for it, and promoting projects and getting paid for it, because I've been talking to lawmakers and blah blah blah, and they're really gonna come down on this and da 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 da. So it's interesting that now he's wrapped up in a $1 billion. Oh man, $1 billion lawsuit situation with FTX. But I agree. I think the days of a lot of this advertising these crypto projects, especially without disclosing that you are being compensated for it, I think that right there by itself, even if there were rules or not, I think that should be something that a crypto influencer should just do on their own merit. You should let your audience know when you are hyping something that you've been paid to hype versus hyping it on your own merit and on your own research and liking. So it shouldn't take a law to make a person or a channel do that. But hey, it is what it is. So the bill would also require, listen to this. This is the big part. The bill would require crypto companies to make similar disclosures during live appearances. So first-time offenses will carry $100,000 fine, and subsequent violations, $1 million, and the possibility that they could be barred from selling crypto assets in the future. So I think you are going to see in the coming future a stricter environment for crypto influencers, as it should be, to be honest with you. You know, you need to disclose what you are being paid for, point blank, period. Okay. And so people know, you know, what's your opinion, what's your 2 Satoshis, and what's 2 Satoshis you got paid for to say. But that's it though, ladies and gents. Make sure you guys please hit that thumbs up. I saw some new faces in the building. Please subscribe to the channel. Click that bell so you're notified of every video that is uploaded. Go watch that new video that I dropped this weekend with Gareth Soloway. Great interview. Go watch that if you haven't. And let me know who you guys want on the channel in the near future. I got some big hitters lined up, but let me know who you want to see back on the channel as well. It doesn't matter who. If it's someone I can't put on YouTube, we'll run it on Rumble. It's your boy Crypto Blood. Make sure you guys again like, share, and subscribe. Click that bell to receive more videos like this. I'm out of here. Holla.
Satoshis, who need 2 cents when they can get double from stacking Toshis? Yeah, this my 2 Satoshis. This my 2 Satoshis. Tune in and get the latest and greatest from stacking Toshis. Yeah, that's where you need to get the real news at. Stop messing with them lames out there. CBTV. Let me out of here. How? This my 2 Satoshis. This my 2 Satoshis. Who need 2 cents when they can get double from stacking Toshis? Yeah, this my 2 Satoshis. This my 2 Satoshis. Tune in and get the latest and greatest from stacking Toshis. This my 2 Satoshis. This my 2 Satoshis. Who need 2 cents when they can get double from stacking Toshis? Yeah, this my 2 Satoshis. This my 2 Satoshis. Tune in and get the latest and greatest from stacking Toshis. Yeah, that's where you need to get the real news at. Stop messing with them lames out there. CBTV. Let me out of here. How?
Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it live.
Okay.